because I want to do it my own way and eat the chicken up and grab all the mashed potatoes. He gonna, okay, you do it. You don't want to follow the rules I set forth, go ahead. That's the same thing that happened with the Most High. You didn't listen to your spiritual father. You didn't listen to him. So he put your ass out. Now you out here with a Christmas tree in your house. You call it Christmas tree, but it's really Nimrod's penis. Now imagine that. You come home, it's a big ass dildo. Your baby putting presents under it. It's for you, Daddy, but it's a big penis. When you see the tree, that's what you see. Because the Lord exposed the truth to you. You come home, it's a big, huge rubber dildo sitting in your living room. Yeah, they wrapping the little kid running around it with a gold wreath. Whoa, it's Christmas time. But you see a big dildo. Go ahead. You gonna say something?
And those mistletoes with the red and white, that red represents the woman's menstrual cycle, and then the little white joint represents the semen. But you're kissing under the mistletoe. Go figure.
And also, even going into that tree when it's supposed to be a penis, notice a lot of people actually put that star on top. That white star at the tip of it is kind of like, it's secreting. You know. So, it's all fucking wicked, man. It's just backwards as hell, man.
Yeah. But this is Satan's kingdom. So that's how Satan is going to run it. Satan, what he wants to do now is he's going to start pushing the truth of the matter. Because people know Christmas don't have nothing to do with the Lord. Right? So they start calling it Xmas. Right? And they start changing everything to where it's like, well, it ain't really got nothing to do with Christ anyway. Now, they go mess around and start selling in Walmart big boxes of dildos. You're going to have them putting all over the house. Right? And I'm saying, it may sound funny,
but it's true.
But look at the way the world's going and mess around and be like that, right?
It's funny because they always do got them little Christmas trees in that pyramid form everywhere.
That's right.
And then for the holidays, Jake got it in the windowsill, at their desk at work, except, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. But you got people mad that they took prayer out of the schools, right? But what Esau did was just really show you the truth. The God he's talking about is Satan. I'm talking about Satan. Y'all sitting up here thinking I'm talking about the Most High of the Bible. No, I'm talking about Satan. And then all these people say they mad, they took prayer out of school. When in all actuality, how you gonna you can sit to yourself, like it says in Matthew chapter 6, sit to yourself and say a silent prayer. How they gonna did they take that away? How can they take that away? Right? So you people saying that, y'all was praying to Satan anyway. Should be happy you took that shit out of school. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Brother.
Go ahead. We're gonna read a little more, we're gonna start rapping.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
That's true. There's the people on that side, they're cursed. In the city, in the field, they're completely cursed. Completely. Keep going.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kin, and the flocks of thy sheep.
Everything that you have, from your kids to the substance that you have on the earth, it's all cursed. You can buy a brand new car, 2 weeks later, the engine light is on. That's for the people standing here. That's for the rich, elite, so-called black people. The same thing happened to them. You could have a brand new, Aston Martin, and that shit break down. I see with the Volvos, having all kind of recalls on the Volvos. Them people bought them cars thinking that they the high end of society, right? I'm upper middle class. But your car, them people were dying in those cars. They thinking, I'm doing it, I'm making it. You riding down the highway, this shit blow up. I don't know if they were blowing up, but it was something wrong with it.
Verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Cursed shall thou be when you was born. Cursed shall you be when you were dying. Cursed. We're gonna end it on that right there. You was cursed coming in, cursed going out. Why? Because you didn't listen to the law, statutes, and commandments. In every captivity, you had prophets out there saying the same thing that we're saying. Saying the same exact things that we're saying. Right? And you didn't listen in, and in the reincarnation of the whole situation, You ain't listening now. I was rhyming like I didn't mean to. You didn't listen then, and you're not gonna listen now. Right? Just like you had to die in the Assyrian captivity, in the Babylonian captivity, in the Egyptian, in the Greece, in all these captivities. You're gonna die in this one because you didn't listen then, or because you didn't listen now. And that's on you. And happy are we gonna be when the Lord comes back. So even if we don't make it, we're happy because now we know that when we wake up on the other side, we don't have to worry about property tax or going to the grocery store. And you got the organic section, you got the conventional section, and you wondering, you looking at the organic like, man, that's the same cilantro as this one. Matter of fact, they touching each other and I can't even see a difference. You ain't got to worry about all that stuff. You can eat with a clear conscience.
That's right. Pork in it.
You got a woman, like you say, ain't no pork, it ain't no nothing. Ain't no unlawful fish in the strawberry. They splicing genes. You think you eating a strawberry, but you eating, some weird fish from Alaska. Anybody got anything you want to add? Anything you want to say?
If I could just say something real quick, just talking about splicing. You like for y'all brothers that eat salmon, watch the salmon that you get. A lot of the freshwater salmon they say is actually spliced with eel, like this brother's talking about, man. And of course, Esau gonna splice it with something that's unlawful anyway. And these are backwards ass men. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say that real quick.
That's right. What he's saying is when you go to the grocery store, if you're gonna buy fish, it's better to buy the wild caught salmon. At the end of the day, you believe in what they're saying on the label, but it's for your own peace of mind. For your own peace of mind, get the wild caught salmon. Get the wild caught tilapia. You know what I mean?
Stay away from the culottes.
What's that?
Stay away from the plums and apricots being mixed with monk seeds.
Oh man. What are they mixing those seeds with?
Craziness.
Spider genes?
Yeah.
Roach genes?
They doing all type of stuff, man. You can barely eat, man. Real talk.
For example, I said they mixed the strawberries with a fish. I forget what fish it is, but they did it because it's a fish that lives in a cold water climate. It lives in under the frozen water. So they got together and they said, well, how do we, we're growing these strawberries, but in the winter, when it gets too cold, they die. They rot. So they say, you know what? You take that gene that's in that fish that allows it to live in that frozen water, and you add it to that strawberry. Now you got a strawberry that can make it in those cold climates. So you can sell strawberries all year round. Right? That's the mind of Satan. Right? So when you see stuff like that and you hear stuff like that, don't just think that we saying it because, whatever, it's fun. We trying to, every time you eat something, let me tell you about that. You know what I mean? Let me tell you about the almonds. It's not like that. The things that we find, we trying to, you take that information, you do what you want to with it. I'm not going to come in your house knocking a banana out your hand. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. But through studying, to show ourselves diligent and men of the Lord, we come across those things, and why not share it? Because that may help a brother, right? Anybody else? And with that, all praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to you brothers out there doing the work. Shalom.